What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And opening night for the NBA 2024-2025 season was pretty spectacular. But we got to talk about this dude, Anthony Davis. I don't know how ESPN ranked LeBron James over Anthony Davis, but that's another conversation for another day. This dude just had 36 points, 16 rebounds, what was it, three or four blocks, four assists. Just a monster performance. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this clear. The Lakers better hope that Anthony Davis can pull off another medical miracle and stay upright for the majority of the season. All of the success that the Lakers will have, any success that JJ Redick will be hinged to the performances of Anthony Davis. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued to hear what you all have to say about these topics. And ladies and sports fans and gentlemen, yes, we getting some NBA basketball back. As y'all know, my whole entire platform started with covering the NBA back in 2022. Going on 3 years, we've been stumping. So I always kind of mark my birthday, I guess you can say, in this game around NBA season, because it all started with the 2022 playoffs when my boy Steph Curry went on his run. And then we seen the crowning of Joker. And then last year, the Boston Celtics were able to do it. So I've seen a couple NBA champions in my time covering sports. So it's always an exciting time when the NBA pulls back up, even though the NBA comes with many flaws and criticisms. But we got opening night, and I already did a video covering the Boston Celtics. Should be uploaded right now. But we're talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. As y'all know, this was the alleged historic night that we got LeBron James and Bronny James on the court with one another. And I'm just going to say this again. I've said this before. Is it not NBA history, Los Angeles Lakers history for them to get another championship? Is it just me? Is it just me? Because the Boston Celtics are now the most winningest championship, the most winningest organization in Boston, in the NBA, period, with 18 banners. And it's just how my head goes. You know, the Lakers and the Boston Celtics have been rivals for eons. Just how my brain works is that everybody getting hyped up about this LeBron James and Bronny James stuff, all of the history that's on the line. And it's like, bruh, it would be historic if the Lakers can get back in contention with the Boston Celtics. Because like I said in my last video, it looked like the Celtics are going to repeat. But anyway, that's just something that came to mind as I was watching the banner, for the Boston Celtics being raised. I'm like, how historic would it be if the Lakers pursued a championship this year and tied the thing back up, keep the rivalry, fresh, even though both organizations aren't always in championship contention. It's the Lakers versus the freaking the Celtics. You know what I mean? That's Yankees versus the Red Sox. That's Packers versus the Bears. That's just one of these historic rivalries. That again, you think the Lakers would be motivated to tie things up with the Boston Celtics, but that's just me. Getting on to the game though. Yeah, we had the LeBron James, Bronny James moment again, because we already got it in the preseason. I mean, we seen what these two bums are going to look like on the court together. And excuse my French, you bronzexuals. I told you I was going to cook all season long. And I just wanted to bake in some cooking with this video, because LeBron James, he looked washed, man. He looked 55 years old. And excuse me, not 55. He looked 40 years old. I was thinking of the 55th pick. And Bronny James looks like, he belongs in the G League. It's an atrocity that Quincy Olivari is not getting Bronny James's roster spot and contract. Respectfully, that dude deserves it a lot more than Bronny does. And shout out to Dominique Da. my comrade over there at Sports T, she said it, man. This dude, Bronny James, is taking money from the NBA. He's taking money from the Los Angeles Lakers. This is a highway heist with no mask. Like, bruh, you know what I mean? I'm from the south side of Chicago. I ain't never seen nobody pull off a heist with no mask like this. It's just like this in broad daylight while everybody looking. Bronny James is hitting the vault, but at the same time, we got the moment. Bronny James went out there and missed everything. He went 0 for 2. Mr. Three that LeBron James set him up on, I kind of knew he was gonna miss because it's like, bro, this moment is too big for Bronny. If you're not performing in high school, that's one thing. If you're not performing in college, that's a whole nother thing. But that's still a thing. If you ain't performing in summer league and preseason, bro, ain't nothing about Bronny James being in the actual NBA game. Nothing about that is gonna make convince me that this dude is all of a sudden got potential or got talent. No, that's what the bronzexuals are saying because they love lies. Bronzexuals love lies. If you was just to cook up a lie right now and tell a bronzexual it, he will respect you more for lying to him right to his face than telling him the truth. So that's just how bronzexuals operate, bro. And it's kind of funny, you know. So we got the LeBron James moment. It was absolutely nil for me, nothing to see. And then we got the actual game where, again, the Lakers were able to pull off their first win of the season in the first game of the season with a 110 to 103 victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves. We talked about my guy AD. He went 11 to 23 from the line, 13 to 15 from the free throw line. 13 rebounds, excuse me, I'm sorry, 13 defensive rebounds, 16 rebounds total with steal, 3 blocks and a plus minus a plus one, 36 points. Rui Hachimura came out of nowhere. He really started the game for the Lakers as far as their momentum goes. He had a posterizing dunk over that bum, Rudy Gobert. And excuse me, I don't think Rudy Gobert is so much a bum, because I like how he plays with his Olympic team. It's just like, dude, this dude look like just like a big kid out there. Like the biggest kid on 12 points, 6 of 14 from the line, from the field. 0 of 5 from the 3-point line. None of the Lakers can shoot, and this is why I'm not convinced with this victory, man. I'm not hating that they got the victory, but this is not sustainable. Like none of these fools can shoot. They and on to the team that lost. Y'all forgive me. I kind of broke my mode. Kind of broke my mode as far as how I cover the games because I was excited to talk about AD's game, but the Minnesota Timberwolves made the trade of the offseason by acquiring Julius Randle essentially it was a Julius Randle and DiVincenzo, Devontae DiVincenzo, I think their brother's name is, for Cat, Karl Anthony Towns. And let me look at this real quick. Um, Yeah, man, and it did not look good tonight. It did not look good. I mean, just respectfully, Julius Randle don't look washed. He just don't look like he had much confidence. And maybe we should say this is just game one. He got to get a little bit more comfortable in the system. But he did have he had 16 points, shot 5 of 10 from the field, 9 rebounds, 4 assists near a double double. So I'm gonna say I think that Julius Randle, once he gets more comfortable in this system, he's gonna be nice. But right now, it doesn't look like the Minnesota Timberwolves have a legitimate second option like they did with Cat. Like you knew Cat was the second option. Started out as the first option, but with the ascension of Anthony Edwards, his role got knocked down to the second option. But it just didn't look like they had a second option. But speaking of Ant-Man, he had 27 on 10 of 25 shooting from the field. He had 5 threes on 13 attempts, 2 or 3 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, no steals, no blocks, 4 turnovers. So, and the rest of the Timberwolves, just to fill out, give y'all an idea, Rudy Gobert, trash when he wasn't getting dunked on, 5 of 8 from the field. 13 points. Jaden McDaniels, who was kind of like the ascending number 2, as far as Ant-Man's second option. He didn't look too good tonight. I'm just say that 0 for 3 from the 3-point line, 3 of 8 from the field, 6 points. And that's about it. Alexander Walker, he came up with 14 off the bench, 5 or 7, 3 or 4 from the 3-point line, but just wasn't enough from him. And I don't think he got enough playing time. Let me see how many minutes. AW. He got 28 minutes. Yeah, he put up enough production in that time frame. But the Minnesota Timberwolves, man, I didn't really care for the trade. I don't dislike it, but I don't, it's kind of like one of those just the middle of the line, kind of trades for me. If this team works out, then it makes sense. But, I didn't think they got enough back for what Cat was producing. Now, I'm not the biggest Cat fan either, Karl Anthony Towns. I'm not the biggest fan of his. But give me Cat over DiVincenzo and Julius Randle. That combination, I just don't feel like it's gonna make up for Cat's production. And especially, he wasn't no defensive player of the year by any imagine, but Cat would at least be a serviceable rim protector, and I think he could have nullified a lot of what Anthony Davis did to the Lakers. Excuse me, what Anthony Davis did to the Minnesota Timberwolves last night. Cat could have offset a lot of that with what he does, because Cat also shoots threes, all that kind of stuff. And I spoke on him in my last video. Don't really want to speak on it too much now as far as what he did in his game, but anyway, he could do a lot of that stuff that AD do, at least offset what AD does, and provide some defense, because Rudy Gobert is a decent defender, but he don't put no fear in nobody's heart, man. You know what I mean? Like all these dudes, Austin Reeves, LeBron, AD, everybody was taking him to the rim, and he did a good job of kind of taking Anthony Davis out of his post game. But AD is too big. He's a 3-level scorer. You know what I mean? He's too talented, is what I was trying to say, for you to just take away one part of his game. And Rudy Gobert ain't talented enough to completely shut down AD. So, but I can't completely hate, on the Lakers, man. And JJ Redick, I don't think much of him at all. And, I think that this game it doesn't reflect on him well. I just think that Anthony Davis did what Anthony Davis did. AD reminded me of that New Orleans Pelicans AD tonight. Just give me the ball, get on, put the team on my back and take them to the promised land. So I think that's what it was, and that's why I say these Lakers better pray AD stay upright. That's the only way. Any of this LeBron plays with his son stuff, works. Because other than that, I think eventually the Lakers fan base will be calling for some changes if they're not winning games and it's all about LeBron James and his son. Or maybe not. We'll see. We'll see, man. The Lakers, they wilding. They are completely wilding right now. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. Please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always interested to hear what y'all got to say about these topics. I am Tony Savant. Peace.